Oh, I hope I'm not going to be interrupted now. Hope you saw my last video about the deep state, and I started talking about the mark of the beast. Because the United States of America is the false prophet and is the beast out of the earth. Hey, if you have problems with that, please go to my playlist under Antichrist. Made it very biblically clear, and today I'm showing also in Revelation 13, okay, that these beasts are empires. First beast out of the sea is the same beast that Daniel saw and was the last beast in his four-beast succession. These beasts are empires. There is no gap in between one empire after the other. Progression. First there was the Babylonian, the Persian, the Greek, the Roman. Roman Empire turned into the Holy Roman Empire that was one with the horns, and that will last until Jesus returns. Then John, in Revelation 13, sees again that last beast with the 10 horns, and he adds 7 heads to it, which Daniel didn't see. And so that beast is, again, the Holy Roman Empire. However, we read that one of the heads had a head wound. We read that in Revelation 13, I believe 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Okay, so something was wounded about that beast. Heads are epochs. So the time of the beast is divided into 7, of course, symbolic epochs or time periods. And so in one time period, one of the heads was wounded. Now, when we hopefully understand the Holy Roman Empire and know history, should know when that happened. When was the Holy Roman Empire wounded? That was during the First World War. It was severely wounded, and then the Second World War gave it the rest. And during that time, this second beast in Revelation 13 stepped in. Okay? And I think that starts in 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon. This beast out of the earth, again, is an empire. Please think about, what empire do we have today? If you don't know that the United States is the empire today, do some research. There's a guy called Daniele Ganzo from Switzerland. You can find a lot of information about Imperium USA. America is the empire today. How do I know what an empire is or what the biggest is? It's the airplane carriers. Check out how many does Russia have, how many does China have, how many does the United States have. That's what they determine. United States is empire. Look at Trump, he acts like an emperor, not even like a king. So, the United States is this beast out of the earth. Again, there is no gap. Beast is not one ruler, has nothing to do with Antichrist. Not one thing is talking about Antichrist. None. These are empires. And not one ruler, but many. So here, this last empire here, of course, look at it. Looks like a lamb, two horns like a lamb, and then speaks like a dragon. I really think that A shouldn't be there. I think it should be speaks as dragon. What dragon is it? Well, who gives the first beast its power? Well, that's the dragon. What dragon? Well, that is Satan. We see that in chapter 12. Talks about the dragon, and he talks about the dragon giving power to this first beast because he created it. Very simple. And we read that the first beast gives its power to this. It says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. Okay? All the power of the first beast. Where does the first beast get its power? From the dragon. From Satan. That's why it says, and he speaks like dragon. Oh yeah, I know a lot of Americans don't understand that. Because, oh my goodness, no, we are a Christian nation. Yeah, no, we're far from being Christian. We open the door to dispensationalism and other false teachings, and no, we are not led by the Holy Spirit. No, sorry. Okay? Now it says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So we're supposed to be running after that first beast. And he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. That is the bombs. Okay? The bombs. Atom bomb. All the other bombs. That's what they're doing. Of course, other people do that too, but mainly the United States. Or these countries do it that are supported by the United States. Of course, Russia too. They do some of it. So, great wonders, make fire come down, and he deceives them all that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And then he wants to he will make an image of the beast which had the wound of the sword and did live, which is the first beast. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship it, its image of the beast, should be killed. It says it right here. Yeah, well, is that not force? Somebody said, no, you can't force somebody to take the beast, the mark of the beast. Sure not. Of course you don't have to force it. Then you're just going to get killed. But, okay? So who is giving this mark? Not the first beast, not Europe. Okay, we have now the European Union, which is the first beast out of the sea. But it's the second beast out of the earth, or the false prophet, that gives this mark. Okay? And the mark is associated to what? To buying and selling. I have always people, and there's people out there that think it's related to the Sunday law and to what? The Catholic Church, that has nothing to do with the beast. Well, I shouldn't say that, but it's not the beast system. Okay? Papacy is Babylon the Great in Revelation 17, who sits on the first beast, not the second. Okay? And so, no, it could have a connection, but frontline is the second beast who will administer the mark. And of course, the people from the first beast will also bow to that mark because they're related. They are together in NATO. Okay? I know Trump says no globalist agenda, but he still wants everybody to bow to him. So yeah, everybody, because they're related. The financial system is related. Buying and selling means has to do with the financial system. Okay, some people say, oh, the vaccine. No. Okay, no. Nothing to do with the vaccine. Could be a connection, but basically it has to do with buying and selling. And if you think about buying and selling people, you have to go further than that. You have to think about all the things that are connected with buying and selling. You can't own anything. You can go to work. You can go to the doctor. Your kids cannot go to school. What else? Yeah, you can go to the store and buy food. You cannot even, sell something to buy something. It's like, no, you can't do a thing. No Social Security. What do you call it? Well, anything related to money. Can't own anything because you don't have money. If you don't have money, and the thing is, in this new system, we're going to a digital system. So everything's going to be digital. And that means paying your taxes, paying everything is through the digital system. You don't take the mark, you will be beheaded. That's what it says right here. Somebody said, oh no, that's not. No, yeah, it is. It says, and that the beast should be killed. Now, personally, I believe this mark will be administered after the rapture. When we go to chapter 14, which I did 2 videos ago, I showed that mark was administered during the wrath of God. And what happened before the wrath? The rapture. It's very sad that many people today, reject the rapture. It's very, very, very sad. I even had somebody telling me, oh, watch this, and he has the same ideas. And then I watched some of it, and it was not only the rapture he denied, he also denied the millennium, the actual rule of Christ on this earth. I don't know how in the world somebody can be so blinded to get to that point. We have Old Testament proof that there's going to be a millennium, that Christ will rule on this earth. I don't know where in the world they're coming up with that, but there is somebody out there that started this false teaching and has really grabbed so many pastors. Yeah, they could show, oh yeah, Scofield was wrong, oh, Darby was wrong, oh yeah, dispensationalism is wrong. And then they mislead them in other ways. Pretty sad, and I've said that so many times. But going back, people, that mark will be really forced. And I'm going to say forced because I'm talking about if you don't have it, you will be killed. You will not be able to buy or sell. Okay? Really forced after the rapture. They may put everything in place beforehand. So when the event happens, they have everything under control. See, they have to have control. They cannot let anybody think that the rapture happened. They will not allow that. And these people, of course, that are rapture deniers, they will be blinded anyways. They'll be blinded. And hopefully they wake up when the mark of the beast will be administered. Don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But The mark of the beast is something you recognize. It doesn't have to be on your skin or in the forehead. I think even you had... So there we go again. Interruption. So where was I? So the mark of the beast has to do, well, oh yeah, okay, I know. It says something with, it doesn't need to be on the forehead, but because it says here, and it causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So we can also have an identification number. Okay? Identification number, which that's what it is. Okay? The mark will identify you with a number in a computer. And they will have total control over you. They know your transactions. You already know that today, right? You make a transaction, people know. So they know exactly who you are, and that's how they control you. And that will be the digital money system. It will not just be a digital money system, people. It will be part of the digital money system. That big number you will have all your information under that big number. Could be a social security number, I don't know. A number where the big computer has all information about you. And I believe that also includes your medical history. So yeah, there could be a relationship or a connection between the vaccines. They will see how many vaccines you have. Possible. Okay? I think it has definitely to do with the digital system, with the big computers. They want to now put in place the AI. Okay? The Stargate project that they want to put in place, and total control. I'm going to add a video on the bottom by a Leon Holman or something like that. Let's see if I can get it. My computer's going nuts. Leon Holman, AI control.
Project Stargate.
Yeah, see, you hear about that. Leo Holman, AI control grid to trump them all. That's what the video is called. I'm going to put it on the bottom in the description box. People, it's very good video. And believe me, I do not agree with a minute. This is called A Minute to Midnight. A Minute to Midnight is the channel. Do not agree with them on everything, especially end times. The timeline is off. I think they're dispensationalists. But see, information, factual information about economics and politics, I really, I listened to that. And that's what he talked about. So I can recommend that, but again, you need to be very careful. What do these people believe? I go by facts, and I pick the facts out, and that's it. That's something. He spells it out very clearly what's going on, and what he sees will happen. So yeah, very much. He is not, I think, convinced that it leads to the mark, but I'm pretty much convinced that this whole thing leads to the mark. I don't think it will take years, because Trump is on a fast track right now. He wants to get this AI through, which will be part of it. He wants to, with the AI, you'll have the surveillance, big computer that will most likely control everybody. Connection to, whatever he's using for the digital system. He says he doesn't use a central bank digital system. Well, then what does he do? Something else instead of central bank? But he's still going to use a digital system. Okay? He's still going to use a digital system. So, people, we need to be aware, not get misled by, it's the vaccine. No, not the vaccine. It has to do with buying and selling. It has nothing to do with the Sunday law, okay, of Babylon the Great. Please understand these end times players. Babylon the Great is the Vatican. Here we're talking about beast system. And beast system is the political system. Now, Babylon the Great is also the man of sin. So don't get that confused. The man of sin is Babylon the Great. Here, it's only the political system, and it lays it out very clearly. If you know Daniel 7, you should really know it. This system that he talks about right here, this beast out of the sea, okay, looks exactly like the dragon in chapter 12. Why is that? Why is the dragon and this beast system looking alike? Well, because the dragon founded it. Okay, he created it. It's his. It's the dragon's. So then when we go to the second beast who gets the power from the first beast or the dragon, then we know that the second beast is also from the dragon, from Satan. The false prophet will be thrown in the lake of fire as well. So people, you need to wake up. We have been brainwashed to believe that this is a democracy and it's the best country in the world. Yeah, that's a deception. That's exactly what this beast is doing. He deceives the whole world. Deceives the whole world. Well, maybe it started out good, but very soon was it taken over again by the dragon. Or should I say the Roman Catholic Church, the Jesuits, the fallen angels, whatever you want. And I would even think since Abraham Lincoln, they were really putting in the presidents they wanted. That's how far ago. They always put in the president, and who? The deep state. They put in the presidents they want. Sometimes they have both people, and whoever wins, in the past, they're going to have their man anyways. But I think recently they're becoming a lot more cunning in how they plan things and how they put their person in there. And, they sometimes really let you know. If you are awake, you kind of see their little sinister plan. And I have mentioned that in my videos. Their sinister plan. They put Biden there for a reason to to be the worst president in the world. They put Kamala Harris in there to be the worst president in the world so people would run to Trump. They feel like they have no other choice. And they make him look like, oh my goodness, we are either gonna, there's even people that want to kill him. This is all game. All game. That's that deception. He deceives the whole world. Okay? That's that deceptive thing. I think it starts with 11. Very deceptive system. So again, focus on and watch these videos. Watch what's going on right now with Trump, what he is preparing. Do not be blindsided. He is preparing everything right now for you not to be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised when these things are coming, and you should be able to dodge it, hopefully, until Jesus picks up his bride. It's unfortunate for these people that totally deny the rapture. I am not a dispensationalist. I do not believe in a rapture before the 7-year tribulation. That is nonsense, of course. I don't believe even this Antichrist coming during the 7-year tribulation. It's called the wrath of God, people, what comes after the rapture. The wrath. Because God will destroy his enemies. The ungodly ones that are not now following really Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say, oh, we're following Jesus and this, Jesus that. Yeah, but they're not really. Keep your eyes open. Watch this video. There's another one I watched by Whitney Webb, and I have mentioned her. She is a very good researcher, no Christian, but she researches politics, economics. All the corruption that's going on. And that's why I like facts. I want facts. No opinions. All right. Let the Holy Spirit guide you always.